day, ladies and gentlemen. I am busy with computer practice in 4, the 19 May 2022 question paper, and I'm on page 16, question 8, presentations. You are a teaching assistant at the local university. Your supervisor asked you to create a quick presentation for the students on the most popular social media platforms. Create a new presentation using the software you are familiar with. Now, 8.1, create a new blank presentation and follow the instructions below. Our presentation is PowerPoint. Okay, let us just wait for it to open, and we are going to say blank presentation. Okay, I'm going to maximize this. Here we go. As a footer, insert question 8 in capital letters and your examination number as a footer. So we go to where? Usually we go to insert and we go header and footer. Now here we are going to say footer. And we are going to type question 8 and your exam number. And I always type the computer number as well. Okay, and we are going to say, now before I continue, here we add a footer. And here we add a header, okay, and there is a footer. Now here the footer is added in the center. Here we get a header left and right and a footer left and right, okay, just so that you know. Then I'm going to say apply to all so that it appears on all the slides that we are making. Okay, use the title only layout for slide 1. So here now we need to go and change this to title only, because do you see here is a subtitle. So where do we go? We go to Home, Layout, and we say Title Only. Okay, here we go. Now it says use the title and use the title and content layout for slide 2. So we are going to now create a new slide. And this one is going to be title and content. All right. 8.4, insert the text and apply all manipulation instructions as indicated on the next page. Change the theme. Okay, but first, how must we save this? Save the presentation as form. So file, save as, and desktop. Where is it now? That is the in6 files. Let me just have a look here quickly. In 4 May 2022. Okay. So it is desktop. In 4 May 2022. Sorry, I just had to check for my folder. and then I'm going to say form, and then what else is there? Okay, now let us have a look on the first slide. Now let us turn over to the next page and just have a look first. On our first slide, we need to insert the following heading. So I'm just going to click and I'm going to type here, social media, the platform wars. I'm going to highlight this, then it must be in uppercase, the font must be Bradley Hand, so Bradley Hand, ITC 48, it must be bold and it must be centered. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click in front of the, and I'm going to press enter so that it looks like in the question paper. It must be bold. Okay, yes, it is bold. Then it says copy and paste the image under the title from platform file. The image must not overlap the heading. Now, actually very easy. I'm going to say insert pictures. Now I'm going to go to my folder where everything is saved, and the name of the folder is key in. There we go. Okay, so that means if I cannot find it there, it means the image is saved in a Word document. So then I'll do it differently. I will minimize this. Then I'm going to go to my folder here. And do you see there? It gives me platform. So I'm opening platform. Gosh, this takes long. Oh, this is platform. Oh, okay, here we go. I must maximize my page. Now click here on this image, and do you see the image now is highlighted? Now I say copy. Do not close it, just minimize it and go to PowerPoint there. Then click here at anywhere here and click on paste. Now you will see that the image goes onto the heading, and that is exactly what they say there should not happen. The image must not overlap the heading. So this is what we are going to do. Okay, let me undo it so that you can see what I did. I'm moving to the top right corner, and you will see it makes an arrow. You click and you just pull a little bit so that the image does not touch the heading anymore. Then we can move the image a little bit to the left like that. I just click and pull with my mouse because it looks as if it's more left aligned in the question paper. Right. Now we go to the second one. Now here we have title and content. Now the title, copy and paste text from the platform file in the title and change it as follows. Now let's have a look. Do you see this still says platform? So now I'm going to highlight this, just this one. I'm going to say copy. I go here to the bottom, PowerPoint. I click in my heading and I say paste. Okay, what do I need to do now? Now I'm going to highlight this and change my font like it tells me to. Okay, so I'm going to say now, change the font to Bradley Hand. So there is Bradley Hand now. And we are going to make it 28 points, and left aligned. So that is how it is supposed to look like. Okay, now let us go and have a look now. Copy the table from the platform file and paste it in the content box. The content box is this. All right. So now change the font and adjust the columns. So let me go again here on Word. I go now and I copy this table. How do I do that? I click in my table anywhere. You will see that four-pointed arrow there in the corner. You're going to move your mouse there and click, and you see it highlights only the table. You say copy, move, click on PowerPoint, and then click on paste. Okay, now what we can do, let's make it a little bit bigger. It's easier to work with if it's a little bit bigger. Not too big though. Let's see, like that. Okay, now let us have a look. It says now the main heading. That means this. We just click and drag. That we must now make uppercase. So here we go, and we change it to uppercase and italics. Leave it as bold because it doesn't say take the bold away. Then change the font in the table. So the font in the table, goodness, what on earth did I do? The font in the table, I must change to Cooper Black. Okay, so I'm typing COO. So Cooper Black, 14 points. So Cooper Black and 14 points. There we go. Now, this table is okay. You will see that this table already has color. In our question paper, it doesn't. So let us have a look. Look here, do you see table tools? We get design and we get layout. Now with design, these are the designs. And do you see that one is chosen at the moment? I'm going to change it to no style. That is just plain. Why I do that is because this first one here, this first one, we must change that to gray shade 25%. So now I'm going to go here to shading, and here are the grays. And let us have a look. What does the mouse say? That's 15%. That is 25%. So I just click on it. 25%. Then it says adjust the width of the columns so that the text, okay, so all that is fine. Our columns are the correct size. All right. Then right align the figures. So I need to highlight all the figures. I go to home and I right align. And then the row with linked in must be deleted. So what I do, I move just to the left of LinkedIn, and you will see it makes an arrow there. And you click on it, and you can right click now, or you can go over to Table Tools Layout, and click on delete rows, and there we go. Now the LinkedIn is done. Let me have a look. I've done that. Bradley Hand. Let me just make sure that that is Bradley Hand. I'm going back and I'm checking if I've done everything. That's slide 1. This is slide 2. Let me read the instructions on page 16. Okay, here's something. Change the theme of the presentation to retrospect. So now how do I change the theme of a presentation? Now here it only gives me the layout, so I cannot use reset. Let's have a look. Section, organize your slides. No, we don't want to do that. Are we going to say a new slide? No, we are not going to do that. So how are we going to change it to retrospect? To change the theme, I will always go to design. Okay, and here are my themes. Do you see? Here's the themes group. I go there to more, and then let me just move my mouse on top of each one. And do you see? It should tell me what the name is. There's retrospect. So let me click on retrospect, and there we go. Do you see how it has changed it? And that was it. Then at 8.9, now it says print each slide on a new page. In the test, I did it for you to save paper. But what you would do over here, you will say File, and you will go to Print, and you will say print each slide on a new page and place the printouts in your exam folder. So you will just now print it as it is. You will click on print as it is. Now we've got a second instruction of printing. Now it says at 8.10, print the 2 slides as handouts. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here to full page slides, and I'm going to say here 2 slides handout, and have a look. And that is how it will look. So you're going to have 3 pages. The first one is going to be page, let me just change this again. I'm going to have page 1 and page 2 printed. Then I'm going to say the next one is going to be 2 handouts, 2 slides, like that. And that is how it is going to look like. Now before I continue, I just want to check something here quickly. This has moved a little bit, so I'm just going to pull it a little bit down so that it does not go onto that line. And then here we go. And that is how it is going to look like. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it.